Just remove it. Rupak? Just. Yes, please.
Yeah, please, Your Lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention item number 5 and 6.
Item number 5 and 6.
Lordship, actually, this matter was heard by Justice M. Chaudhary, but on the last occasion, it was released from part heard, and now the client is seeking to engage some senior counsel. So we need some
Only
time.
difficulty, it's a 15 matter.
Yes, Lordship, I understand, but the thing is...
You do one thing, you just wait for some time. Let me see the file. Alright?
Okay, Lordship.
My please, Lordship. The victim is item number 22, Lordship. And agent for 22, Lordship.
22.
22, Lordship.
You are for?
Yeah, Muslim, Lordship. Petitioner, Lordship.
Petitioner. Mr. B. Sinha.
Yes, Lordship.
As prayed for by Mr.
Yeah, Muslim, Lordship.
M. Hussain, learned counsel for the petitioner, list this matter after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
May I please the Lord?
Yes, yes.
Item 37, my Lord. With the consent of other side, my Lord. I am for petitioner, my Lord. Kindly taken after 2 weeks, my Lord.
At?
After 2 weeks.
After 2 weeks.
I have taken
As
consent.
prayed for by Mr. B. Rahman,
Rahman.
learned counsel for the petitioner with consent from the respondent, list this matter after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry. Yes.
I love.
Alright.
May I please, Your Lordship? I wish to mention item number 33. Lordship, matter has become infractious, Lordship.
Item 33.
33, Lordship.
Alright. Heard Mr. D.
P. Guhai, Lordship.
Mr. P. Gohai, learned counsel for the petitioner. Stop. Also heard Mr. K. Gogol, learned additional senior government advocate for the state respondents.
I am from the respondent number 7.
And Mr. S. Sharma for learned counsel for respondent number 7. Stop. Mr. P. Gohai, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that in the meantime the matter has become infractious. Stop. In view of the aforesaid endorsement made by the learned counsel for the petitioner, the writ petition stands dismissed as infractious.
May I please, Your Lordship? I beg to mention item number 54 to 57 with the consent of other side.
54 to
57. Lordship, today I have got some difficulty. Maybe taken up next week, Lordship.
54 to 57. You are for the.
Finance taxation.
You have informed the other
Yes,
side.
I have taken the consent.
Petitioner.
Yes.
Mr. B. Chaudhary, learned standing counsel, Texas, seeks some accommodation in the matter due to personal difficulty. Stop. Prayer is not opposed. List this matter after 2 weeks later. On such and such date. Yes. Next.
May I please do?
Yes.
I beg to mention item number 15.
1-5.
We have to file affidavit in reply, Lordship.
You are for
The
the
petitioner.
petitioner. MS
K.
K.
Bhattacharya.
Bhattacharya, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits 6 2 weeks time.
4 weeks time,
For,
Lordship.
3 weeks time for filing affidavit in reply against the affidavit in opposition.
Yes, sir.
Filed by
The respondent.
the respondent. Stop. Prayer allowed. List after 3 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
Obliged.
Next.
I wish to mention item number 12 and 49.
12 is 17. You wait. All matters. Yes.
In the court matters, my Lord.
You wait for your turn. Yes.
So for 49, my Lord, that may be matter. Because I was to send a letter to the client. Some information.
49 is again order matter. Please wait for the turn.
In this case, my Lord, came up for bail hearing, Lordship, on 10/5/2020. My Lord, what am submitting? My Lord, on that day, Lordship, the petition was withdrawal because of some technical problem. On that day, CD was available. Lord. Probably that is on my Lord, the office.
When can you have the CD, Mr.
My Lord,
Thakur?
on 28th of May.
On
28th of May.
28th of May.
My Lord, what am submitting?
Call
If
for
it is in the
CD,
office, Lordship,
list
it may be
on
taken at
2
Lordship. On 28th of
20 28 2/8/5/2024. Next. ৰুমত এখন কাঠ লগা আছে
My lord, in this case, my lord, scan copy received, my lord.
Yes, before we go, this is item number?
Wrongly listed for my lord Muslim. Actually, it should have been listed for bail hearing, my lord. Scan copy received.
All right, this court can take it up right away.
Yes, lord. Record has come. I need some time to go for the scan copy of the LCR, my lord. 326A.
All right, you have a look at it.
Yes. After some time, my lord.
You want the fixed time, 12 o'clock?
My lord, at 2, my lord.
We can have it at 12:15.
Yes.
12:05.
Yes.
Yes, why fresh steps have not been taken?
Lordship, we had taken steps on 9/7/2021. And after that, we had not taken Lordship. Today itself, I will take steps.
Your name?
M. Duster.
MS M. Das, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, assures that fresh steps shall be taken on respondent number 3 to, within the course of the day. Stop. In view of the aforesaid assurance, list this matter after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
Obliged, Lord.
Yes, you want to implead
Implement of Guwahati University.
Guwahati University.
Yes.
Any objection?
No.
Why? What is the ground?
Your Lordship, the dispute was, Your Lordship, whether I have the minimum attendance and whether I was allowed to appear before by the Guwahati University.
So that is why they are important.
Yes.
All right. Heard Mr. R. Majumdar.
Yes.
Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Stop. Also heard Mr.
H.
H.A.3. Learned Counsel for respondent number 2 and 3. Name. Mr. P.J. Fukan. Learned Counsel for the Guwahati University. Respondent Guwahati University. Stop. This is an application for impleadment of Guwahati University as party respondent number 5 in WPC number 1583 of 2023. Stop. It appears from the
Your Lordship, one.
Respondent number 5.
5.
Guwahati University.
yes.
Newly implemented. To be newly implemented. Already copy has been served to them, Your Lordship.
Yes, but where is the mistake? I have just said for impleadment of Guwahati University as party respondent number 5. Is there any mistake in that?
No.
Then why are you all interfering when I'm dictating the order? If there is anything, you can always point it out after the dictation is over. Why so much of impatience? Ki likhila? It appears from the averments made in the impleading application that the applicant was granted study leave by his employer for major part of his LLB course in shift duties for which he was unable to attend his classes before at the Guwahati University. And
No, Your Lordship. He was able to attend the regular classes.
Corporate Law College.
Corporate Law College. And he pursued the regular course.
able to attend his classes, and as he had more than the minimum attendance to appear in each semester of LLB regular course by the Guwahati University. Stop. It appears that Guwahati University is a necessary party for effective adjudication of WPC 1583 of 2020. Stop. Accordingly, the implement sought by way of this interlocutory application stands allowed. Resultantly, Guwahati University is directed to be impleaded as party respondent number 5 in WPC number 1583 of 2020. Stop. Amended cost title be furnished to the office of the registry of this court for doing the needful. disposed of.
Obviously.
Mr. Chaudhary, I have already passed the order. Writ petition is allowed.
I'm deeply aware.
Disposed of the file.
5 and 6.
To order to file to Anupamok di diba. Order to about Luloba. Yes, Mr. Chaudhary.
My lord, these two cases, my lord, they come up in any other day, my lord. But we are directed to produce the record.
Yes, but is this the matter where a mention was made in the morning?
Yes.
This was already heard and released from part heard.
Yes. My lord, regarding the records, we have already brought on record by filing the FTP.
Since your junior probably mentioned
No,
that.
it's okay. I'm not objecting on that ground. What I'm saying is,
Yes.
the records, they want to show the records regarding, my lord, the reservation process. That we have already brought on record by filing our FTP.
But you are for?
I'm for the petitioner in WPC number 463
If
of
Mr.
2015.
Talukdar, you are paying for the government, right?
Yes.
So if government wants to have the record, let the record be produced. You have any objection to that, Mr. Chaudhary?
We are directed to produce.
All right.
No, actually, I'm just clarifying, my lord. Actually,
No,
at
I've
that point
understood.
of time, we did not
I've
file the affidavit.
understood you have filed an affidavit indicating, but
We
let
have
them
already
also-
brought on record the record.
the records itself you have brought on record.
Not the whole record, but the necessary notices and all.
All right, let Mr. Talukdar be also satisfied. Mr. BJ Talukdar, learned additional senior government advocate, submits that he may how much time?
Any other.
Seeks accommodation in the matter to produce the relevant records in the matter. Prayer is not opposed. List this matter on. Please give a date.
My lord, next week.
29.
All right. 5 and 6 both, right?
Yes.
Item 7.
May I please, your lordship? Lordship, kindly pass over to me for the timing, lordship.
Time big.
You problem.
Item 8.
Substitution.
May I please, my lordship?
Have you filed the substitution?
No, my lord.
Not yet.
Today itself we have received the death certificate. So within a week we will file our.
See, you are the petitioner. It's a 16 matter. You must show some urgency also. Otherwise, why should we keep these matters pending? I understand that the petitioner has expired, but you had taken time long back in February. By now, you should have filed the substitution application. Anyway, last chance is given.
Within a week.
Your name?
STS Samthong, my lord.
Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel for the petitioner, seeks some more time to file the requisite substitution application as the petitioner in the meantime has expired. Stop. Prayer is not opposed. List this matter after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
Right.
Item 9.
8 na? Yes, Ms. Sharma.
But this is BTR land ballot.
Petitioner.
Petitioner is BTR land ballot.
None appears for the petitioner when called. List this matter. Wednesday khula ase to? On Wednesday dated riba under with the remark for dismissal.
Item 10. Item 10.
It appears that first lekha, none appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. M.S. Sharma, you are appearing? Heard M.S. Sharma, learned government advocate for the state respondent. It appears that on the last occasion also there was no representation on behalf of the petitioner. In view of consecutive failure of representation on behalf of the petitioner, this writ petition stands dismissed for non-prosecution.
11.
Disposed of it.
Item 11.
None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. MS S. Sharma, learned government advocate, appears for the state respondents. In view of the continuous non-appearance of the petitioner, this matter was fixed today with the remark within court for dismissal. Stop. Today, when the matter is called, also there is no representation. As such, the matter stands dismissed for non-prosecution.
12.
Yes, you were saying something in this matter. Yes.
So, I was cited to issue notice to my client, seeking some instruction as to whether he has any interest or not. So far, I involved in the medical issue into my wrong.
You see, this court made it very clear that in case you are not being able to contact your client, then this court will proceed. Yes, what is to be done now?
If you allow me 2 weeks time further, then I can make
It is all whether surviving issue is there or not. This is all that you need to find out.
Yes, that is
what is taking so much time?
Because I could not send it last.
Why?
Because some medical issues are there, that is why.
Medical issues at whose end? Your end.
Mine.
Mr. M.K. Sharma, learned counsel for the petitioner, assures that the requisite instruction as regards whether the petitioner is still interested to pursue this writ petitioner or not shall be obtained within 1 week from today. Stop. In view of the aforesaid endorsement made by the counsel for the writ petitioner, list this matter after 1 week dated.
Item 9, my learned colleague is here.
Order is already passed. Actually, anyway, he's there, so give. This is the matter which is fixed after with remark.
Yes, sir.
Continue.
My lord, this case is covered, my lord, by another order, my lord.
Before we go to that, what is this order of 4424? That some court fee amounting had been received.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, what is the covered judgment? Have you given a copy to the government advocate? You are relying on a covered judgment and you only have one copy.
Otherwise, case is dismissed, my lord.
Huh?
Yes,
Dismissed,
my
my
lord.
lord.
Because this is the
This
Japal
case
Singh,
is supposed to be dismissed.
Yes, my lord.
covered by Japal Singh, my lord.
No, my lord, similar.
11/11/396, my lord.
Other person, my lord.
SCC.
I'll date petition, my lord. Same land, my lord. Same plot.
Jakpal Singh.
Yes, my lord. 2011/11 SCC 396.
So here also the notice is under challenge.
Yes, my lord. Yes. Petitioner of both the petitioner, my lord. Same, my lord. Same plot of land, my lord.
So then I'll dismiss the petition.
Yes. My lord, one observation is made in the bottom, my lord.
Though these observations, however, shall not affect the shall not affect the rights of the respondent authorities to take such action in terms with the impugned notice.
No, my lord. Before that, my lord.
The court, however, observes that the petitioners herein would be at liberty to file appropriate application in terms with the Land Policy 2019 if they are eligible in terms with the said land policy seeking allotment of others' land. Is that all right?
Well, in line with
Ms. Sharma, you do one thing. I'm just have a look at this. I'll take it after the next matter. At a matter call kori a copy to DDOC. Just have a look at it. If it can be disposed of in similar fashion.
My lord, so far item number 10.
Wait for some time. Huh?
Item number 10, my lord.
10 is already disposed. Yes. Next.
Yes. Lordship, there are certain views of the petitioners, my lord,
which I have reflected in my lord in my
APDCL.
APDCL, which I reflected in the petition, my lord.
Some up-to-date instructions.
Yes. My lord, there is only that claim which is there, my lord, of the petitioner, that has to be paid, my lord. And lordship may see that page 44. Page 44 onwards, my lord. These are the claims which is page 44 to 47. These are the claims which has not
Page
been
44, Mr. Roy.
Writ petition, my lord.
Writ petition. Yes, I have the writ petition. 44.
44, lordship may say details are given 45, 46 and 47.
No, what are these details in 44?
These are, my lord, their claims, my lord.
Claims.
Claim.
Petitioner's claim.
Yeah.
Yes.
So these are the amount, my lord. So which has not been paid to them, my lord.
For what?
That is a final settlement, my lord.
No, I have not understood the case. For what are these claims filed?
These claims are, my lord, because they are the franchisee, my lord. So they do meter reading of the electricity. So they have been appointed. So
these are admitted dues?
No, yeah. They have not admitted, and they have given their own calculation, which is, my lord, we fail to understand that.
How will this court enter into all this?
What I want to say that, my lord, let them verify. We will make a separate representation to the pending claim, and then let them verify from their end.
They have already filed their return, and
no, that has not been settled, my lord.
What has not been settled, Mr. Roy?
Lordship may see the last para, my lord. My petition, page 54.
Page
54. He made a representation, my lord, in 2019.
Yes.
The undersigned are the CPDF franchisee under JESD 123. We all have been working under CBDF module of your organization. It has come to our knowledge that our contract with your department will not be extended beyond December 2019. Please note that there is already huge area on account of our receivable from your end.
Yes, where is the stand of the department? Affidavit, page?
It is at paragraph number 9 at page 6 of the affidavit. So because there are 12 petitioners, your lordship, each one of them have individual claims, we have prepared a table. Affidavit filed on
1 second. What is this clause 14?
Clause 14.
You have extracted it at page 5.
Clause 14 is the termination clause.
This is area dues. This is not.
They have challenged the termination as well.
Yes. Then you want me to come to which page?
Page 6, your lordship, paragraph number 9.
Yes.
We have said that with regard to the statements made in paragraph number so and so, the defendant denies the statement respectfully states that the finalization of dues payable to 13 out of the 16 petitioners has already been finalized. However, the remaining 3 petitioners, so and so, so and so, and so and so, the finalization of the dues is under process and not yet finalized. As such, the outstanding amount as stated by the
Mr.
petitioners...
Pathak, I have not understood your paragraph 9. First of all, what is the claim here?
So, what has happened, your lordship, at that relevant point, the last mile connectivity with the consumer... The last mile connectivity...
Last mile?
Last mile.
What does that mean?
What it meant, your lordship, was because we were facing a labor shortage, in effect, meter reading, bill collection, so we outsourced that to franchisees. They were called franchisees.
Okay.
So in every subdivision, the subdivision was divided into specific regions, and across regions, franchisees were allotted.
Were appointed.
So
and
for
these franchisees, their role is to
read
the meter and collect the
bill collection.
Realization.
Yes,
realization.
bill collection. And on the basis of the number of bills paid, they used to get some fixed amount.
So this claim is against that.
Against that.
Because for they are basically, you've appointed them for realizing the bills. Against which they get a commission.
And they give incentive and other interest and all this.
So now their case is that some amount is due.
Yes.
What is your stand to that?
So our stand is that since 16 petitioners have filed it together, the defendant denies the same and respectfully states that the finalization of the dues payable to 13 out of the 16 petitioners has already been finalized.
Where are you reading from?
I am reading from page number 6, your lordship, paragraph number 9. of the affidavit filed on 27/7/2021.
This is something different. I think I am taking the. Oh, I am actually holding the reply affidavit. That's why I was not being able to appreciate the rejection, the ground, because that is in defense. Six, para?
Para 9 here.
Yes, yes.
That with regard to the statements made in paragraph number 6 to the petition, the defendant denies the same and respectfully states that a finalization of dues payable to 13 out of the 16 petitioners has already been finalized. However, for the remaining 3 petitioners, so-and-so, so-and-so, and so-and-so, the finalization of dues is under process and not yet finalized. As such, the outstanding amount as stated by the petitioners is totally vague and inapproved. A tabular statement depicting the IBDF final accounts for the 13 petitioners have been specified below. Then on the next page, there is a table, Your Lordship. It shows the amount payable by APDCL and the amount receivable by APDCL. So then we have further stated, the defendant states that from the table mentioned above, it can be deduced that the petitioners have higher quantum of amount payable to APDCL rather than the receivable amount from APDCL pertaining to their IBDF operations.
So there must be some agreement under which they have been appointed?
Yes, that agreement is there.
Is there any arbitration clause?
There is a dispute resolution clause. It's not arbitration, but there is a dispute.
Have they? You have not approached the dispute resolution?
No, we have not. Because
straight away you have come.
We came here against
because
the
you see, Mr. Roy, it appears that there is dispute. Now this dispute, how can it be resolved? It can be resolved through that mechanism.
Only thing is that, my lord,
approach.
No, only thing, my lord, that while they are adjusting, they also adjusted the area. But as
Be
per
that
the,
as it may, these are all dispute.
No, catch, my lord.
Which is that clause? Please read it out for all our benefit.
It is clause number 15 of the agreement.
Read it out.
Dispute. Any dispute or difference between the parties arising from the agreement shall be tried to be settled amicably through consultations and negotiations by the AGM of the franchised area. If it remains unsettled, it shall first be referred to the CEO of the franchised area for amicable settlement. If the dispute still remains unresolved after negotiation between the franchisee and the CEO of the franchised area, it shall be referred to the General Manager, Commercial Revenue, APDCL, for final settlement.
Nothing has been done.
That means we raise the claim. Of course, that is not as per.
No, you did not approach under this mechanism.
Yes, correct.
Have you approached?
No, we'll approach, my lord, if this is there.
You do that, then I am dismissing this petition.
Lordship will make an observation that let them, I make a representation, if they don't settle the claim within the time limit, my lord, then I will.
Mr. Roy, every case cannot be disposed of with a direction for considering representation. You have been appointed under an agreement. The agreement which stipulates the mechanism. If you want, you can avail that mechanism. You do not need a liberty from this court. That is up to you. There is no reason for straight away coming to the court.
Lordship will see that, my lord, the areas they have deducted from my bill.
See, Mr. Roy, the difficulty is the courts are flooded with such petitions, and it's time that we stop entertaining these kind of petitions because there is a mechanism provided under the agreement.
For a moment, Lordship will see.
I could have understood you have a case where there is a violation of natural justice or something else.
Lordship will see that they have deducted area, my lord. Now, as per the agreement, collection of area is their responsibility after the termination, my lord. It is not my responsibility. So they have deducted that amount also for my bills, my lord.
Whatever be it, it's a dispute.
Dispute.
Correct.
That's correct.
Then there is a mechanism, Mr. Roy. Sorry, Mr. Roy.
Lordship may dispose it of with to approach the arbitration.
Please give that agreement.
It is at page number 32 of the petition.
Oh, it is annexed?
Yes, sir.
Page number?
32 of the petition.
And this agreement starts at page?
Starts at...
Yes, I've got it. Page 20. Heard Mr. J. Roy, Learned Senior Counsel, assisted by Mr. R. R. Hajorika, Learned Counsel for the petitioners. Stop. Also heard Mr. K.P. Pathak, Learned Standing Counsel, APDCL. Stop. Anybody else?
For respondent number 1, the state
MS S. Sharma, Learned Government Advocate for the state respondent.
Only thing, my lord, my extension is up to 31st of May. This. So, 31st of May, and then it can be my lord.
I have not followed that submission.
The extension is up to 31st of May.
All right, I'm not going into all those. I'm simply anyway. Take your seats. You are also challenging your termination.
Yes.
By way of the instant writ petition, the writ petitioner is assailing inter alia the impugned final notice of termination dated 19/11/2019 issued to the petitioner number 1 by the Assistant General Manager Jorhat Electrical Division 1 APDCL Jorhat, whereby it was informed not to allow further extension of their franchisee from 31/12/2019 for alleged high AT&C losses and accumulation of huge arrears, and thus leading to poor performance of the subdivision, along with other similar impugned final notice of termination dated 19/11/2019 issued to the petition. Oh, there are various petitioners.
Yes, 16.
Assailing the impugned final notice of termination issued to the petitioners and the direction to the respondent authorities to consider the representation and release their respective due amounts. Stop. There are total how many petitioners?
16.
The brief facts of the case is that the 16 numbers of petitioners who are the franchisees under the APDCL in Jorhat Electrical Circle Stop. The Jorhat Electrical Circle, consisting of 3 divisions, wherein the petitioners have been serving as franchisees under APDCL in the said electrical circle since 2005. Stop. After expiry of the 2 years of service of the petitioners in the month of September 2018, the respondents' authorities have not extended the services for another 3 years. And as such, the present petition was filed. Stop. It appears that the petitioners have been appointed vide agreement dated 1/10/2016. Stop. It further appears that certain amount stating to have been due for payment to the petitioner, comma, the petitioners,
that is at page 44, my lord.
Details of which is
page 44.
Page 44 is here under page 44 Didiba. File the instant petition. Stop. That all Didiba file. Before going into the other issues involved in the writ petition, this court finds that the subject agreement provides for a dispute mechanism. Stop. Clause 15 of the agreement is reproduced here under for ready reference, page 32, clause 15. Quote kore diba. It also appears from the affidavit on opposition filed on behalf of the APDCL that the APDCL authorities disputes the claim sought by the petitioner in the matter. Stop. There appears to be a dispute. There appears to have been a dispute arisen between the parties. Stop. That being so, the said dispute ought to be resolved in view of the mechanism stipulated in the agreement made between the parties. Stop. However, without resorting to the aforesaid mechanism, the writ petition has been filed. In view of the above alternative mechanism available between the parties, this court finds no merit whatsoever in this writ petition. Stop. Accordingly, the writ petition stands disposed of. Needless to clarify that the petitioner is at liberty to resort to the mechanism as provided under the subject agreement, if so desires.
Right.
That will be suffice, Mr. Roy. Disposed of. Etu kiman asile?
Maybe disposed of.
13. Yes,
It may be
in the same line?
slide.
এইটো মই পেন্সিল দি কৰি দিছো একেই লিখিবা হা In the affidavit, this land has been shown as VGR, right?
land.
Yes. You have been residing for the last 40 to 45 years?
Yes, ma'am.
Notice is issued by Circle Officer Sonai Revenue Circle, Sonai.
Yes, ma'am.
Only difference will be the land measuring. Where is that detail in your case?
My lord, same plot, my lord.
Same plot.
Same plot.
So it will remain same.
Same
34 bighas under DAG
Yes,
number
yes.
478465 Moza, Rajghat, Pargona Division.
Yes, my lord. Same,
Huh?
my lord. As it is, my lord. Some petitioners filed that petition.
So the only change is the date of the affidavit in opposition, correct?
Yes.
Actually, affidavit or date to change kori baki sob ekei thakibo etur mote dispose of appearance slip to lelo. All right, you will give your appearance. Item number?
Item 14.
Disposed of it. Huh? Yes, affidavit filed.
Lordship, the matter may be passed over for time.
For there has been an affidavit in opposition has been filed. Do you wish to file a rejoinder? Then say that. Why are you making this matter stay as time being?
My senior is appearing.
That's all right. If you are filing a rejoinder, this court will give you that time. Are you filing a rejoinder? MS? You want to say something? This is what matter?
What is essentially seeking, my lord?
This is an electric fire accident.
Yes, the damages that have been caused, according to them, there are household articles. Unfortunately, my lord, that is not covered under the scheme. That scheme only covers human life and animal life. So for that, they'll probably have to approach civil court.
So in that case, since you have filed, who's filed the affidavit? Government. Ms. Fukan, are you wishing to file something, Mr. Chaudhary?
My lord, direct can file that. Otherwise,
So you are trying to raise a maintainability issue, correct?
I'll file an.
You file an affidavit, a short affidavit.
My lord,
It is submitted that by MS A. Fukan, learned government advocate, for K. Fukan. K. Fukan, learned standing counsel. Standing counsel AI ADCL. AEDCL, that an affidavit in opposition has been filed on 1/5/2024. Stop. Mr. B. Chaudhary, learned standing counsel APDCL, seeks 1 week time to file an affidavit questioning the maintainability of the writ petition. Stop. Let them file. List this matter after 1 week on a date to be fixed by the registry. Needless to clarify that if the petitioner wishes to file a rejoinder against the affidavit in opposition filed by respondent number 224, he may do if so. Okay, he may file if so desires.
Item 16.
Yes.
Before going to the adjudication of the case, madam, my submission would be, my lord, that this matter will probably pressed in the division bench, madam, because this is the opinion against the opinion passed by the foreigners tribunal. So notification, there is a notification of honorable court. If opinion is challenged, madam, that should be pressed in the division.
All right, then let the registry verify.
Yes, madam.
It is submitted at bar that the issue involving in this writ petition may be perhaps is a subject matter of the division bench of this court. Stop. Special division bench of this court. Stop. Let registry verify and do the needful.
My lord, interim may continue.
Interim, if any, shall continue till the next date of listing.
Item 17.
My lord, the issue relates to the deduction of forest royalty, my lord. Forest royalty from the contractor's bill, my lord. And the issue has already been decided by this honorable court, my lord.
Muslim Ali,
my lord. And thereafter, there are Ketanau judgments, my lord.
Thereafter, recent judgment, my lord, it has been passed. Reiterating everything, my lord,
Yes,
Muslim Ali announced it.
This is here.
Only thing, my lord, they will have to verify. If there is any specific clause, then they will have to pay.
all right, give me that judgment.
Yes, my lord. Paragraph 18 and 19.
Why nowadays you will not carry copies for the court?
Yes, my lord, we have to submit it.
Yes. Paragraph
18 and 19, my lord. 18 is the conclusion, my lord, arrived by this honorable court. As per clause 3 of paragraph 18, if there is no tender condition requiring the petitioner or contractors to pay the forest royalty, then they cannot deduct.
Mr. Gogoi, you are referring to paragraph 19, the direction column.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
In the instant case, Roman 2 will be applicable, my lord. 19
Roman?
Roman 2.
In the other cases, the employee shall forthwith release the pending bill, security deposit if those are withheld against forest royalty.
Lordship will, my lord, incorporate every, my lord, entire paragraph.
Can I just dispose it of with, in the lines of this case?
Yes, my lord. Yes.
Then whatever is here will all come
Yes,
in.
ma'am, that's
Nothing,
right.
I don't need to add anything more.
We will add that, my lord, the petitioner along with the honorable court order. Petitioner will also
Very
have a
well.
copy of this
Very
order.
Yes, my lord.
Heard Mr. R.
RM Decca.
RM, no? RM Decca, Learned Counsel for the petitioners. Stop. Also heard Mr. D. Gogoi, Learned Standing Counsel. PWD. And Mr. RR Gogoi for Standing Counsel Forest. Stop. It is submitted at bar that the issue involved in this writ petition is squarely covered by the decision by the decision of this court in the case of RCN Constructions Private Limited within bracket Messrs versus State of Assam, reported in 2022 volume 6 GLT 362. Stop. In view of the endorsement made by the Learned Counsel of the parties, this court disposes of this writ petition in the similar lines as in the case of RCN Constructions within bracket Supra. Stop. Needless to clarify that the direction rendered by this court in RCN Constructions Supra shall apply similarly in the facts of this instant case. Stop. Needless to also clarify that the petitioner, you wanted the petitioner to submit?
Yes, let him submit his fellow judgment of RCN Construction along with the certified copy of his certificate.
Then don't say needless to. Say let the petitioners submit the certified copy of the direction of this court in RCN Constructions Private Limited reported Supra along with a copy of today's order. In the aforesaid term, this writ petition stands disposed of.
Lord, you will say, after getting that order, they will verify in terms of the order passed in.
It is already there in paragraph 19 is already.
All right.
Deeply obliged.
Sorry, item 18.
17 disposed of. Yes. Rupak. Mr. Decca.
Yes.
Item 8.
Yes.
My lord, the petitioners are aggrieved by arbitrary valuation of
Ms.
land.
Gorman, no affidavits.
That matter, my lord, I could not send the notice because want of extra copies.
They have not given you the extra copy?
Right now, I have.
Not even to you, Mr. Counsel?
Earlier, 2 years back, I have given.
No, but
Anyway,
maybe because of change of counsels. So you give it.
Notice has not sent. Because of, we could not send the notice because of extra copies.
No, but he's saying that in the year 2022 he has given. Is it correct? No.
I don't think so. So after 2/9/2022, matter is been listed today. As I have verified.
No, he has submitted to the office. There
It
is
is
a.
prior to or advance copy. Anyway, I will get the instruction 3 weeks may be given.
You mean to say extra copies have not
Yes,
been given?
after issuance of notice.
All right.
I can submit.
Anyway, please, Mr. M.H. Soikya.
NH Mazarvi.
Mr. So-and-so, Learned Counsel for the writ petitioner assures that the requisite extra copies shall be furnished to the office of the government advocate and to the office of the revenue department within a period of 2 days from today. Stop. In view of the aforesaid assurance, list this matter after 2 weeks.
3 weeks.
After 3 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
Okay.
That is Atkuri Kalpana, na? Your name is Aparna. Needless to clarify that the necessary affidavit in opposition shall be filed by the respective respondents by the next date of listing.
19.
Yes, ex gratia.
Yes,
no
my lord.
affidavits.
We are awaiting instruction, my lord.
Since 2022. How many more years you will need?
We have sent notice, but
No, sending notice is one thing, but when you know that the matter is listed today, have you tried contacting your the concerned office? Otherwise, nothing is going to come.
Hello.
You'll have to show some sense of responsibility to the 2022 matter. How much more time?
3 weeks, man.
It's an ex gratia amount.
Otherwise, my lord, upon proper verification, my lord, the last week passed an order. They wanted me to pass upon proper verification.
This is for what?
Same, my lord, same.
Same.
Same. In terms of notification, 15/11/14.
I can dispose it of in the same manner. Lakshi Das, I think that is the decision we had, this court had referred. So the same thing. How much? Pressure amount of rupees 2 lakhs?
2 lakhs.
In terms of notification 15/11/14. Aparna, I have a pencil mark yeah, once. Your name is HR Ahmed?
MR Khandakar.
MR
Khandakar.
Likhi lo ba. And then
I'm appearing for 3 to 6.
Appearance slip to Loilok. Appearance slip to Sailobo, huh? Who died?
Husband of the people.
Due to an accident?
Duty.
Accident occurred on 2nd March 22
2nd March 20.
at 7:30.
7:30 a.m.
Village Road.
My lord. At Kotabari, number 1, Masjid Road. Kotabari. After 4 years, go ahead.
এই synopsis of Aparna মই ডাইৰেক্ট মাৰ্ক কৰি দিছোঁ সেইটো ভৰাই দিব ইয়াতে হা পেৰাগ্ৰাফ 4 এটা হৈ যাব All right, dispose of.
My lord, direction may be my lord respondent number 1 and 3. They are send the proposal.
I have said direct the respondents. Respondents, whoever is.
Yes. I move.
It item number কিমান আছে?
Time being item 7.
I'm extremely sorry, my lord. I could not attend the matter. I went to the school for my son's admission.
No problem.
Extremely
Yes,
sorry, my
no
lord.
problem. This court accommodates if a mention is made. Only thing it should be attended by someone. No
Blessed,
problem.
my lord.
Yes. Yes, Ms. Sharma. Affidavits and everything is filed. What is this matter? Item number 7.
Item 7.
Mr. Das, you are for? Have you filed your affidavits? You are going to file. Then why are you taking a backstage in the matter? Mr. R.M. Das, learned.
Lordship, I am just asking my learned friend, Lordship.
Okay.
To submit my copy.
Okay. Submits that the affidavit in opposition is ready and will be filed within the course of the day. Stop. You are appearing for as standing counsel. Standing counsel, Water Resource Department. Anybody else has to file anything? MS S. Sharma, learned government advocate. Also 1 week time, 2 weeks time. 2 weeks time to file affidavit in opposition on behalf of the respondent number so and so. Prayer is not opposed. List this matter after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registrar. Registry. Registry day. Respondent number 3. 6. Yes.
Non-payment of contractual bill, Lordship. This is the instruction I have.
Yes.
Lordship, the matter pertains to non-payment of contractual bill for execution of the various instruction was sought for.
You are admitting?
Lordship, yes, we are admitting.
Only thing
regarding the release of the funds.
It has to come from the finance department.
Lord.
Who is appearing for finance? Yes, how much time? These are admitted contractual amount.
Okay.
Finance, you look as if you look little shocked. How much time?
Can this have to be taken out after time? I'll take it.
Just find out how much time you need. Till then, Mr. Das, I'm keeping this in the file.
This is the instruction provided for other cases, but similarly.
For the time being, I'm keeping it.
Where do you want?
Electrocution date?
Yes, my lord. Actually, if it yourself have to.
It has not yet been filed.
My lord, I am on behalf of Mr. J.K. Goswami, standing counsel AITC. My lord, in this
No, government, who's there for government? Yes, report. Have an inquiry been done? Ms. Barman?
My lord.
21. Yes, but you take. MSM Borman, learned counsel for the learned government advocate for state respondent submits that 6 for 2 weeks time, 3 weeks time for filing affidavit on behalf of the to file affidavit to bring on record the report of the chief electrical inspector. Stop. Prayer is allowed. List this matter after 3 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry. Let the name of government advocate be reflected in the cause list.
My lord, my name is reported.
SC APDCL is already there. What more you want?
23.
No, I say too. Name.
May I please, your lordship? This is relating to compensation, lordship. Government has acquired land in the year 2008.
Enhancement of land
Enhancement
acquisition.
of land. It was already reassessed and amount reassessment.
Yes, affidavit.
Your Lord, I have some instructions. And go.
Then you place the instructions by way of an affidavit.
Coordinate bench already passed order, lordship. May I place the order of the coordinate bench? And in the meantime, other person already received, lordship. Affected people received in pursuance of the order of the court.
So it has already been processed.
Yes, sir.
So then it appears that the office has already processed the payment to Kala on 12/10 and 18/3. Anybody else is appearing in this matter? You are for? Yes, when will this payment be released?
That process has been initiated.
Yes.
Whether it was, we have received it or not.
So how much time? If you can come up with a...
No, Lord, whether we have to get that pattern from...
Then you get that instruction.
My instruction is that similarly situated persons approach this kind of report, and in terms of the direction of the report, they already received the amount loan. And that award is a separate award. Here is the separate award. Date is here is the same.
So in your case, today an instruction is placed
Yes.
by which it appears that the amount, subject amount, is already under process.
Right.
They have already sent it to Kala, right? Now, if you want on the basis of this instruction, this court can dispose it of directing them to release it expeditiously.
Yes, expeditiously.
Yes, Mr.
Not
Sharma?
later than 3 months.
Ms. Fukan? That can be done.
Yes, Lordship.
23. Heard Mr. F.U. Barbuya,
Lordship.
Learned Counsel for the petitioner, stop. Also heard M.S.K. Fukan,
Yes.
Learned
CGC, Your Lordship.
CGSC.
Respondent number 1.
For respondent number 1, Mr. H. Sharma, Learned Additional Senior Government Advocate. For respondent number 3 and 4, MS G. Hajorika, Learned Standing Counsel Revenue. PWD is also there.
PWD and National Highway Lordship.
Yes, PWD.
National Highway.
Mr. So-and-so for Standing Council PWD and National Highway, anyone there? MS so-and-so for National Standing Council National
He
Highway.
is appearing on behalf of Arkital.
RK Talukta. ভালকে এবাৰ চাই দিওঁ নামখিনি। The grievance of the petitioners is that the reassessed compensation awarded by the arbitrator relating to acquisition of land of the petitioners under the National Highway Act 1956 has not been paid. Stop. It is the case of the petitioners that though the work was executed by PWD NH Works, State of Assam, the requiring authority is the Ministry of Shipping, Road Transport and Highways, and therefore it is the said authority who is to release the amount of amount to the PWD within bracket NH Works, who in turn is to deposit the same before the competent authority of land acquisition within bracket Kala. Today, when the matter was called, MSK Fukan, Learned Central Government Council, places before this court an instruction dated 16/4/2024 received from the Assistant Executive Engineer, Government of India, Ministry of Road Transport and Highways, Regional Office. Stop. It appears from the aforesaid instruction that the subject payment, the subject amount has already been processed for payment to Kala. Sorry, Aparna. Last paragraph in the a perusal of the aforesaid instructions indicates that the case of the petitioner has been observed, which pertains to land acquisition for Lala LALA bypass. Stop. It further appears that revised cost estimate for land acquisition and structures from 35/00 to KM 46/00 of NH 154 IMDR SARDP NE within bracket phase A has been sanctioned by Ministry for rupees 1049 lakhs within bracket includes rupees 507.51 lakh for additional compensation for land acquisition as per arbitration award dated 1/7/2017 and honorable court's order dated 28/8/2018 bracket close with a letter dated 19/7/2023 stop. It further appears that the office of the Assistant Executive Engineer for Regional Office Guwahati, Ministry of Road Transport and Highways has processed the subject amount to Kala on 12/10/2023 and 18/3/2024. Stop. The vouchers of the same are enclosed along with the instruction. Stop. A copy of the said instruction furnished by MSK Fugan is kept on record and marked as within quotes X. In view of the above, this court is of the opinion that this writ petition can be disposed of by providing the concerned authorities to take appropriate steps under the law for releasing the subject amount to the petitioner as expeditiously as possible, but not later than 3 months from the date of receipt of the certified copy of the order. Stop. The writ petition accordingly stands disposed of.
Right.
Time being item 20.
This was item?
This was 23.
Yes.
Your Lordship, this is the non-payment of contractual bill matter, my lord. Here the work was issued by the Water Resource Department. Now, my learned friend just made a statement that we are to make the payment. Lordship, that is not accurate, my lord. Because if there is, I have gone through this letter, Lordship will see page number 21. Here it's a 2020 letter, my lord. Here they have stated their inability to make the payment. Page number 21. Here they have stated, I am to furnish here with a statement showing details of previous outstanding bills as desired which are pending for payment due to non-availability of fund allocation. Here basically, so the department is running short of funds. Regarding payment to the petitioner, if there is a shortfall in the fund, my lord, then they'll have to move a supplementary budget for additional fund. Have they done it, my lord? If they have done so, then finance will give its concurrence. But finance department won't make the payment, my lord.
The amount is admitted. Now this court is not concerned how you are going to arrange the funds. If the amount is admitted, the contractor has done his job, he is entitled for the amount. So I shall dispose it off with the direction that it shall be released within a period of 3 months from today. How you do it, that is your headache. It's not it cannot be kept pending. This is not done.
In fact, the whole amount has been released by the Water Resource Department.
You see, I am not interested in all this. This is part of your internal management. The court is really not concerned. The court is not going to now direct about the internal affairs of the government's functioning. This is between the internal systems. You do whatever you have to do. Whoever is to pay, how you have to arrange the funds, these are your domain. As far as the court is concerned, it's an admitted contractual amount and it has to be paid.
The time period may be extended. 3 months.
Heard, Mr.
R8 or here.
R?
R8 or here.
R8.
R8.
R.A. Chaudhary, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Stop. Also heard Mr. R.M. Das, Learned Standing Counsel, Water Resource Department, and Mr. A. Chaliha, Learned Standing Counsel, Finance. By way of this writ petition, the petitioner is canvassing the non-payment of outstanding contractual bill of rupees 24,24,299, which is to be paid to the petitioner against the execution of various works allotted by the respondent authorities, i.e. the Water Resources Department, Assam. Stop. The brief facts of the case is that the petitioner, being a registered Class 1 contractor under the Water Resources Department, was allotted with various contractual works for construction by the respondent authorities, various work orders. Stop. As such, with a view to expedite the execution of various works allotted to the petitioner, the petitioner took financial assistance from bank with interest at the rate of 13% per annum, as well as took private loan with higher interest, and also purchased various contract materials on credit and started executing the allotted works, and in fact completed the said works within the stipulated time to the full satisfaction of the respondent authorities. Stop. It is the further case of the petitioner that after completion of all the allotted works, the said works were duly and properly checked, verified, measured, and necessary bills for the same were also prepared and passed for payment by the competent authority and for execution of all the allotted works in terms of all the work orders together from the Water Resource Department, amounting to a total of rupees 24,24,299. Stop. However, the said amount is still outstanding and is payable to the petitioner, along with the 8% security amount which is withheld by the respondent. Stop. Despite of various representations stroke legal notices, the said amount has not been paid to the petitioner. Stop. Aggrieved by the non-action of the respondent authorities for releasing the aforesaid legitimate payments to the petitioner, this writ petition has been filed. Stop. Mr. R.M. Das, Learned Standing Counsel for the Water Resources Department, furnishes a copy of the letter dated. Why nowadays the dates are not mentioned? The signature date 16/5/2024, received from the Office of the Water Resources Department, which is reproduced hereunder for ready reference. To reproduce stuff. A perusal of the aforesaid instruction indicates that the bill amount of the petitioner is an admitted amount, and the same has been not released for lack of funds. Stop. However, it appears that the Department of Water Resource be that as it may, it appears that the respondent authorities, it appears that the petitioner has successfully performed his part of the job, and the respondents have also accepted the same. That being so, the respondents cannot withhold the legitimate dues of the petitioner. In view of the same, this court, for the ends of justice, disposes of this writ petition with a direction to the respondents to release the outstanding amount due to the petitioner within a period of 3 months in accordance with law from the date of receipt of the certified copy of the order. With the above observation, this writ petition stands disposed of. बहुत गीता हुई घुसे निकली ना dispose of. Yes.
Lordship, I pray for typing, Your Lordship. Against Council MSR Chaudhary on exam code number 7.
All right, day after tomorrow. Let's pray for Kurediba. Just 1 second.
25 to 29, 25 to 30.
Yes. What are these matters, Ms. Sharma?
Lordship, 25 is the writ petition filed by Railway against state government. What happened, Lordship? We have to go for an eviction, railway land. So we want some cooperation from the state government to maintain peace in the society, meaning untoward incident happened. So we asked them for necessary arrangement. Although they initially, many occasions, Lordship, allows to cooperate with us, but for some reason they subsequently denied, and so eviction could not be done, Lordship. Yeah, we have filed this writ petition, and during the pendency of the writ petition, state government has filed an affidavit stating that there is some interim order by this honorable court, and for that, this they are not able to help us. But thereafter, Lordship, those other writ petitions were tagged with this writ petition, Lordship, and I was also directed to file an additional affidavit
which you have filed on 4th August.
Lordship. Now, Lordship, I have gone through the orders of those other writ petition, and I've seen that their prayer, although there is an interim order, their case is limited to only Sapkota tea estate.
Only limited to
one
particular tea estate.
Yes, Lordship. So whether that is in dispute, whether that is railway land or state government land, if that will leave apart also, Lordship, for other land, Lordship, for other purposes, I have given those areas where I want the eviction to go on, Lordship. The state government may cooperate with the railway government.
This writ petition, then let me admit and post it for hearing.
That will be better, Lordship.
Because
Otherwise, in some of the cases,
a full-fledged hearing will be required otherwise, isn't it, Ms. Sharma?
Lordship, can be observed that it can be disposed at admission stage, Lordship, because otherwise it will take much time.
What kind of an order are you wanting?
So cooperation from the state government to evict, that of the necessary police arrangement and magistrate, etc. That much my prayer.
Some of the cases interims are there. If Lordship we are going to touch all these things, if
that area may be left. Where the interim order
that will
is
be
there.
difficult, Lordship. It is disposed of. In that case, it will be, because we have nothing to do. Railway land.
Let me post it for hearing.
Lordship.
We'll give a
particular
short date.
Hearing column, Lordship, possibilities.
Nowadays, hearing column matters are reached.
Because it's difficult. They are under
on a hearing
necessary.
date, Lordship. On a
It may
hearing
not,
date, Lordship.
in a hearing date at admission column.
It's
Lordship.
all right. This matter will need some hearing. Heard Ms. B. Sharma, Learned Counsel for the petitioners. Also heard Mr. A. Sharma, Learned Additional Senior Government Advocate. Mr. H. Gupta, Learned Counsel for respondent number. For Learned CGAC. Anybody else? G. Hajorika, Senior Counsel Revenue. Stop. It appears that this matter shall need a full-fledged hearing. Stop. Accordingly, admit. No formal notice. List this matter for hearing. First, 6th June. Needless to clarify, if any instructions or or affidavit is required for effective adjudication of the matter, the same shall be filed by the respective respondents by the next date.
Well, item number 26 to 30, there are interim orders.
Interim orders, if any, shall continue till the next date of listing. All right?
Okay.
31.
Not so bad.
Right, please, your lordship, as my senior has personal difficulties today, so he's
Who has personal difficulty?
Mr. KM Haloi, my senior.
As prayed for on behalf of the petitioner, which is not opposed by the other side, list this matter
After 2 weeks, sir.
after
2 weeks.
2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
Okay.
32.
Wait, please, Your Lordship. The amount due has been received by the petitioner already.
Confusing her. 32, yes? No, bill payment.
The amount has been received.
Received?
Yes.
Then I can close this
Matter
petition.
will be closed.
32, Kalpana. Heard Mr. M.A. Sheikh.
On behalf of M.A. Sheikh, W.A. Sheikh.
Heard Mr. So-and-so, Learned Counsel, on behalf of Mr. M.A. Sheikh, Learned Counsel for the petitioners. Stop. Also heard Mr. R.M. Das, Learned Standing Counsel, Water Resource. Anybody else? Stop. It is submitted on behalf of the writ petitioner that the subject, that the outstanding contractual dues amounting to rupees 28,06,497 has been paid by the Water Resource Department. Stop. Accordingly, nothing survives for adjudication in this writ petition. Stop. In view of the aforesaid endorsement, this writ petition stands dismissed on being infructuous.
That's all right.
34 and 35.
May I please, your lordship? Lordship, the matter may be adjourned for the time being as Mr. Ken Chaudhary is on leave.
Mr. Chaudhary is already there.
Sorry, your lordship.
No problem. Yes. No affidavits have been filed in this matter?
For the first matter, my lord, the thing is that for the first matter, my lord.
First matter, yes. You are for respondent 5.
Respondent number 5. Here in the instant case, my lord, earlier there is a litigation filed by them, my lord.
Earlier there is a?
Here is a case filed by them, my lord, a writ petition, my lord. On writ petition is disposal with a direction to supply the copy, necessary copy to the writ petitioner. Accordingly, copy has been supplied. Then thereafter there is another point that in fact, my lord, earlier this writ petition, Honorable Singletas has specifically mentioned the date, what should be done. They are asking for another document which is impossible for the government. Government said imperial. They are asking for cadastral map, my lord. In the cadastral map, my lord, if you not to take the cadastral, the whole Uzan Bazar, my lord, it is a big mag, my lord, for one room. And that is not available. So government has said that it is inability to serve the copy of the cadastral map.
So, as a petitioner, let me open my case, my lord. I don't
So,
know
my
what
lord,
is this
this is
matter.
Just 1 second.
My learned friend is for the respondent. He can always respond. Let me say.
Because I have not getting opportunity to argue this case, my lord, for long time, my lord.
You will certainly get it, but you can save
Yes,
your
my lord.
energy for the appropriate
Yes, my lord.
time, Mr. Chaudhary.
That's fine.
But why is this matter today for admission?
Yes, actually,
But,
my lord.
will the affidavits not, no, return will not be necessary, Mr.
Of course it
Chaudhary?
will be necessary.
Then, yes, who is going to file return? Yes, Mr. Talukdar?
File the return, my
You
lord.
are for?
I am for the private respondent.
Correct, but
And last time your lordship
private
came, there is no
respondent
order.
will come to,
What
this
is
court
the-
will come
yes,
to you,
my
Mr.
lord.
Chaudhary.
What
but
is the direction of the honorable
What
court?
about the government? Government cannot take a backstage. Yes, Mr. Talukdar? What is happening? No returns. It seems that the matter is of some stakes are involved. So you have to take a stand.
In term, Lordship, may kindly have a look at order dated 4/4/20.
I have that order.
Yes.
Yes. See, this is particularly to some part of the instruction about that map, right?
But Lordship is correct. Affidavit will be
yes,
required.
otherwise, after this come again, there may be a question for unnecessarily there will be a delay. So let them file an affidavit and clarify everything. It's not there on record. Nothing
No,
is
it
there.
has not been filed. In fact, one report was submitted by the Deputy Commissioner, I think it is on record, my lord, where, my lord, it appears the government is yet to collect some material.
Mr. Talukdar, please come up with a firm date by which you can file a detailed affidavit covering all the issues.
Yes.
File it. And Mr. Chaudhary, if you want to file something, you can also file.
Yeah, I have all the time.
But it's not there. You have
Kindly, my humble submission before, kindly peruse the last order, my lord. What is
I have seen, Mr.
And the
Chaudhary.
petitioner as well as government, my lord. I am submitting, my lord.
Very well, I've seen. Yes, Mr. Talukdar. Time. Mr. B.J. Talukdar, learned additional senior government advocate, 2 weeks time to file a detailed affidavit including covering the issues pointed out by this court earlier by order dated 4/4/2024. Stop. Prayer is not opposed. List this matter after
2 weeks.
You want a date?
Yes, man, I want it.
So and so date.
Deep. Okay. Second matter, my lord.
Second matter,
Same together. Second matter is something different.
Let it come together, Mr. Chaudhary.
This is regarding a bill payment of the petitioner, my lord, 8,63,000, my lord.
Admitted?
Yes, admitted. That has been already been communicated by the SP.
Not admitted. Not admitted.
Yes. Lordship, kindly have a look, my lord.
Yes.
At page, at page 24, my lord. This is the letter, my lord, written by the SP to the Deputy Commissioner, my lord. Annexed G, Lord. Married.
Yes.
Forwarding of bill of vouchers of vouchers for usage of generator at COVID Security Center, CRPF Camp Dhing. With reference to the, this is office memo number 9621. With reference to the subject cited above, I would like to forward here with the photocopy of bill vouchers for usage of generator at COVID-19 Security Center, CRPF Camp.
All right, this is you have submitted a bill.
Yes. And during Dhing submitted by Sunit Hazarika for your kind perusal and payment may kindly be made to Sri Sunit Hazarika. A photocopy of the application submitted by Sri Sunit Hazarika also enclosed herewith, which is self-explanatory for favor of your perusal. The original bill vouchers has already been submitted.
This is by the SP.
By the SP. And next letter again, my lord.
You have filed your affidavit.
Yes, ma'am. Lordship H.
Yes, I have it. Page 25.
Yes. This is again 25/8/2022. Payment of bill for usage to ensure. This office letter number 22. With reference to the subject cited above, I would like to inform you that the one DG generator set along with the LED bulb, etc., are in use at COVID-19 Security Center, CRPF Camp Dhing, which has been supplied by Sri Sunit Hazarika, proprietor of PD Tent and PD Tent and Decorator Dhing, Nagaon, with effect from 9/4/20. Accordingly, Sri Sunit Hazarika, proprietor of PD Tent and Decorator Dhing, submitted original bill vouchers to the undersigned, and the same had been forwarded to your kind office of for necessary payment.
All right, Mr. Chetri, I've read it. Next.
And my lord, here all along, my lord, on the basis of the request made by the SP and the OC, that generator was installed in the CRPF camp, my lord. For immediate action, my lord, since CRPF camp was shifted to the Dhing, for looking after all this matter, my lord, since COVID-19 was continued, my lord. And accordingly, my lord, on their verbal request, my lord, that has been done, my lord. And in the meantime, my lord, in 2021, the work order was issued by them. And work order was issued giving retrospective effect. That is, Lordship will find that work order. In other communication, Lordship will not find any the communication of work order, my lord.
It was verbally done.
Yes, verbally was done. And now, my lord, the work order was issued. Lordship will find at page 17, my lord, Annexure A.
Yes.
It was, though it was issued in 21, because up to 21 there was no.
Why is the date 8/4/20?
8/4/20, my lord. But here 20 has been shown, my lord. I would like to inform you that A20 CRPF deployed at paper mill being in Nagaon district in connection with LO duty in connection with COVID-19 for the temporary digital generator installation. You are hereby asked to the temporary digital generator set installation
This
at
is
the
backdated.
Sorry.
This is backdated.
Up to 21, my lord.
No, because you have just mentioned that till 21 you have been providing the service on
No,
the basis of verbal
yes.
orders, correct? And only in 21 a work order has been issued. But this work order is 8/4/20.
Might have been done, my lord, this backdated. But
How can it
because
be done backdated?
In earlier communication,
Mr. Chetri,
Lordship,
how can a work order be issued backdated? I can understand a work order being issued
That
with
is-
giving retrospective
yes,
effect.
this
But
is the question.
how can it be
now,
issued backdated?
Now, my lord, by issuing this backdated this work order, because in other communications,
Are you disputing this work order in your
Yes,
affidavit?
madam.
that is they are filing the
This order has
affidavit.
been, madam, obtained in connivance with, madam,
The SP.
dealing assistant, madam. In that case, madam, FI has also been lost, madam.
Looks like it's a backdated work order,
Yes,
Mr. Chetri.
No, here, my lord,
How can you say no, Mr. Chetri? At page 17, what is the date?
8/4/20, my lord.
Then it is
8/4
backdated.
Now, Lordship will find the on the request of the SP and OC, my lord. My lord, apart from this work order, my lord, whole process was my lord, done on the basis of the request made by the SP and OC. Verbally it was done, my lord, COVID-20. Now they have come with this affidavit, my lord, saying that this during the pendency of this this writ petition, and they have cancelled this work order, saying that in connivance of the one dealing assistant, it has been issued. And where in the RTI I have gone through, my lord, in the RTI it has been said that this additional SP signed in the work order, rightly signed in the work order. And after 3 years, they have cancelled this work order. And now only allegation has been made in connivance with the dealing assistant that has been. Person is suffering from cancer. How can it be possible to connivance with this all these things? My duty is to only to supply the work, this digital, and that has been done. That has been admitted by them.
All right. Yes. Where is this 10 in the affidavit?
Yes, madam. Page 33, madam. How I take it.
Page?
Page 33, paragraph 4, madam.
Affidavit in opposition by?
Affidavit in opposition by my lord, respondent number 3.
Respondent number?
3.
3.
Yes. There are 2 affidavits, my lord.
Yes, one is
Respondent
by
two
2.
also filed.
Yes, 3.
See, my lord. Paragraph 4, my lord. Paragraph 4, 4, 5, my lord. And 10, my lord.
Paragraph?
Paragraph 4, 5, and paragraph 10, my lord. 10 and 11. Bogota has also the political cancel, my lord, and investigation is on my lord.
What is the status of the investigation?
My lord, that is I have to obtain my accident.
My lord, since the criminal case was there, my lord, and I got the bail, my lord, where this
No,
honorable...
I'm not. What is the status of the investigation? Are you aware?
No.
It is still on.
No,
It is still
nothing.
going on.
I do not know, my lord, that part. My lord, only in the case diary also it is revealed, my lord.
What has been revealed?
My lord, case diary reveals that, in fact, the superintendent of police, headquarters Nagaon, and the officer in charge of Dhing police station verbally ordered the petitioner number 1, proprietor of Messrs. PD 1010 Decorator Dhing to provide a DG set for electrical, fans, halogen, and LED light to the CRPF camp at Dhing Paper Mill, Nagaon. And accordingly, those goods were supplied by the petitioner number 1. Though
You
bills
are
were-
relying on paragraphs 4 and 5.
Yes, my lord, 4 and 5. 4 and 5, my lord, and 10, my lord.
And then?
10, my lord.
10.
10, 11, my lord. 10, 12, my lord.
All right. Sorry, Mr. Chetri.
Lordship,
This is a disputed amount.
yes.
Sorry.
No, no, my lord,
Heard Mr. B. Chetri, Learned
Lordship.
Counsel for the petitioner. Stop. Also heard Mr.
M. Setia.
M.
M. Setia.
M. Chetia, Learned Government Advocate for
No, Lordship,
state
kindly have a look.
respondent.
1 minute, my lord. 1 minute, my lord. That affidavit in reply has been filed.
Mr. Counsel, it is very
Yes.
clear that there is some dispute as regards the bill. Now, please do not try to unsettle the settled positions of law. This court in exercise of 226 cannot go into all these questions, correct? You can, if you want, you can approach the civil court.
No, no, my lord, since to that expect, my lord, just my lord, RTI, I want to show the RTI, my lord.
Which paragraph?
Lord. This is in my RTI, in my...
All right, for your satisfaction, please
Lord.
show me.
Lord. Lordship will find the reply, my lord.
Yes, I have it.
Of respondent number 3, my lord.
Yes. Filed on 28/3/24.
Yes.
Yes.
My lord, at last page, my lord. 38, my lord. This annexure 1, lordship.
Yes, 1923.
Yes.
Yes.
My lord, this is the information, my lord, sought by the petitioner, my lord. Lordship, kindly have a look, my lord.
It
This
says
two-
that the
2
SP
and
has
3.
signed.
2 and 3, my lord.
They have signed.
Yes.
All right.
2 and 3. Yes, the work order signature by Sri Trilip Pratim
You see,
Kumbang.
even assuming they have signed, this court, the moment have seen the work order, it didn't inspire confidence because it's backdated. It cannot be dated 2020. This court could have understood if it says that with retrospective
No,
effect.
only part is this, my lord. Since
An
apart
office
from this work
document
order,
cannot be backdated, Mr. Chetri.
no,
They,
that is
they have to
issued by
maintain
them, my lord.
the serial numbers and everything. How can
My lord,
the
I cannot
document
suffer for their fault, my lord.
be that as it may? Now you see, if that is there, it appears there is some fraud. Something is there. An investigation is going on. How can a writ court direct payment?
Yes.
That cannot be done, Mr. Chetri. Yes. By way of this writ petition,
Then lordship will direct to that extent that
is seeking release of payment of bill amount of rupees 8,62,830 in terms of work order dated 8/4/2020 issued by the respondent number 3. Stop. The case of the brief facts of the case is that in terms of work order dated 8/4/2020 issued by the respondent number 3 within bracket Superintendent of Police Nagaon, the petitioner installed supplied digital generator set along with halogen etc. to the COVID Security Service Center, CRPF camp, Dhing, Nagaon. Stop. It is the further case of the petitioner that the petitioner submitted the original bill amount to the respondent number 3 with the utilization certificate obtained from the respondent number 4 in phase-wise manner for payment of the bill. In this regard, the respondent number 3, with a letter dated 9/6/2021, 30/11/2021 and 25/8/2022 forwarded the original bill amount to the Deputy Commissioner Nagaon for taking appropriate measures with regard to the payment of the bill amount to the petitioner. Stop. Subsequently, since no response was forthcoming, the petitioner submitted representation dated 7/1/2022 to the Deputy Commissioner Nagaon, Assam, which is also pending till date. Stop. Aggrieved by the non-payment of the aforesaid bill amount, the instant writ petition has been filed. Stop. Heard the Mr. B. Chetri, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, submits that the petitioner, upon verbal instruction from the SP, from the concerned SP, executed the work till formal orders were issued in the year 2021. Stop. He accordingly submits that petitioner, having completely performed the work, is entitled to the dues. Stop. Mr. So-and-so, learned government advocate, on the other hand, submits that the bill dated, the work order has been fraudulently obtained by the petitioner and an investigation is being carried on. Stop. I have heard the parties and perused the averments made on the record. Stop. At the outset, it appears that the work order annexed as Annexure A is dated 8/4/2020, issued by the Superintendent of Police, Nagaon, in favor of the petitioner for installation of temporary DG digital generator at the CRPF camp, CRPF COVID-19 camp, Dhing paper mill. Stop. The same appears to be backdated in view of the submissions made by the Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Stop.
I have not said, my lord, that it is.
It appears, I said. Please hear. Further, a perusal of the affidavit in reference is also made to the relevant paragraphs of the affidavit in opposition filed on behalf of the respondent number 3. Stop. You quote this affidavit, starts at page 48. Paragraph 4, paragraph 5, paragraph 10 and paragraph 12. Quoted. In view of the averments made in the aforesaid affidavit in opposition filed by the respondent number 3, it is abundantly clear that the amount in question is disputed by the state respondent. Stop. It further appears that the work order itself is it further appears that the respondents are also questioning the veracity of the work order issued in favor of the petitioner itself, for which an investigation, a criminal investigation, is also pending. Stop. In view of the above, the aforesaid amount being a disputed amount, the same cannot be realized through a petition under Article 226 of the Constitution of India. Stop. As such, this writ petition stands dismissed. No cost. Sorry.
Only liberty may be given.
No liberty.
To approach the appropriate forum.
Page 13. Yes.
I am not named in the affair. One Rafizul and Abdul Kalam, my lord, father and son. Prime accused is Rafizul, my lord.
Oh, this is that four-wheeler vehicle.
Yes. Here they say four-wheeler in the deposition.
50 out of total 57 witnesses, 12 witnesses examined till this point.
12 examined.
12 examined, my lord.
Out of 57.
Earlier, this court has
rejected, my lord.
Rejected. This is the second application.
Lordship.
So, what is the changed circumstances?
Now, my lord, prosecution has been, my lord, examined the main witnesses, my lord. At that time, my lord, witnesses were not examined. Now, my lord, the eyewitness, my lord, the victim who is surviving, my lord, along with the informant and his sister, my lord, all eyewitnesses has been examined. And the eyewitnesses, my lord, nowhere mentioned about the name of the petitioner, my lord. The eyewitnesses, my lord, mentioned about the husband, Rafizul, and his father. And
who is the petitioner?
Petitioner, my lord, he is my lord, Shahanur.
No, he is not
He
related.
is nowhere connected, my lord.
Is it correct, Mr. Borthakur?
Yes, from the 3W1 and statement there are two eyewitnesses. One is also injured.
Both the eyewitnesses have been examined.
Eyewitnesses, yes. 3W1 deposition, I have checked my
before the court.
Yes,
and they have not implicated.
They have specifically implicated, my lord, regarding.
No, they have not implicated the petitioner.
Yes, specifically, my lord, named Rafizul Islam.
So not the petitioner.
Not
correct?
the petitioner. Yes. But from the case diary,
I have managed the deposition also.
Because at that point of time there were two persons. One is riding the bike, and he is the present. Main accused is the pillion rider.
TW1 specifically
this is acid was thrown.
Yes. Acid was thrown by the husband Rafizul.
And thereafter, victim died on 11/12. Thereafter 302 also did.
Was so far the witnesses that have been examined, because as you have said, both the eyewitnesses have been examined, they do not say anything about the presence of the petitioner.
Present name of the only one, Rafizul Islam, they disclosed because
Mr. Borthakur, why are you not directly answering the query that this court is posing? I understand that they have implicated about somebody else, but the court is not concerned with those somebody else. Are they before this court?
No, the petitioner's name, other eyewitnesses
not
named. The name of the petitioner. Yes.
To be direct,
yes.
Because this court is considering the bail petition of the petitioner. So just show if there is anything. Where are those depositions?
Page 60, my lord.
And one dying declaration is also there, my lord.
Is the petitioner implicated in the dying declaration?
Dying declaration also on the name of my lord.
So petitioner is not implicated. Page
60, my lord. TW1, my lord. Is the eyewitness and victim of the.
All right.
Healthcare also, my lord, I have checked.
Very well then. Heard Mr. R. Ali, learned counsel for the petitioner, stop. Also heard Mr. P. Borthakur, learned APP for the state respondent, stop. This is an application under section 439 of CRPC for granting regular bail to the petitioner I. Shahanur Islam, who was arrested on 24/11/2023. Stop. How many days?
179 days.
179. 179.
179.
Okay. In connection with session case number 08/2024, arising out of Borpeta PS case number 553 of 2023, registered under section 341, 326A, 307, 302, 201, 34 IPC, pending before learned additional session judge FTC Borpeta. Stop. pertinent that by order dated 31/2024, this court had earlier rejected the bail petition filed by the petitioner. Stop. A perusal of the aforesaid order indicates that this court, in view of the materials available on record, had earlier rejected the bail petition. Stop. However, after passing the aforesaid order, the 12 witnesses, prosecution witnesses, have been examined and have been examined before the trial court, out of which 2 of the eyewitnesses have also been examined. A copy of the depositions of the 2 eyewitnesses are also enclosed in the writ petition, in the bail petition as annexure.
Annexure 10, my lord. 10 onwards, my lord. All depositions.
It is enclosed. Stop. A perusal of the said 2 deposition indicates that the 2 eyewitnesses, namely, please give their names, namely so and so, have not implicated the petitioner in the offence alleged. Stop. Mr. Borthakur, learned APP for the state respondent, also submits that there is no implicating materials as regards the petitioner available in the case diary. Stop.
I would just like to point out one thing. In the dying declaration, my lord, here the big is, I will hold the person Babu, who was the passenger on the bike responsible for my case. The present petitioner, he is riding the bike, and the other person, my lord, because it is in the dying declaration, specifically it is stated that I will hold the person Babu, not the present petitioner, who was the passenger on the bike responsible for my condition.
So who is that person?
That person is the Rafizul.
Not him.
Not the present.
Then, Mr. Borthakur,
because the
if there are no implicating materials, you cannot.
From that it reflects that the present
you cannot somehow make it. Stop. He further submits that the dying declaration available in the case diary indicates
one Babu
alias Rafizul Islam responsible for the offence alleged.
Yes.
Stop. Considering the entirety of the matter and specifically the fact that the 2 eyewitnesses have not implicated the presence of the petitioner for the offence alleged, this court is of the considered view that the bail petition, that the petitioner is not required, that further detention of the petitioner is not justified in the matter. Stop. Accordingly, it is provided that the petitioner shall be released, petitioner named above shall be released on furnishing bail bond of rupees 30,000 in the and 3 conditions. Satisfaction of?
Additional session just passed it. Forfeited.
Disposed of.
Obliged.
Amended cost title has been already placed on record. Yes. Yes, Mr. Nayak. Any counter affidavit?
Affidavit has not.
Yes, it appears you have not filed. Are you proposing to file?
What instruction is required?
It's required. Then you file. How much time you want?
Possible to admit 3 weeks time.
Mr. P. Nayak, P. Nayak, Learned Standing Council, GMC 6. How much time?
3 weeks.
3 weeks time to file necessary return in the matter. You want something? Do you want to also file something? Mr. H. H.K. Nath, Learned Standing Counsel, Learned Counsel for respondent number 4, also, and Mr. J. Hendick, Learned Government Advocate for respondent number 3, also 6, accommodation for filing return. Prayer allowed. List after 3 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry. Yes.
May it please your lordship.
Your shops have been destroyed.
Yes, lordship. So two matters we have 39 and 40. So here lordship may take up 40 first.
42
because in 40 the affidavit in opposition is filed and reply is also filed.
In both the cases, the shops were destroyed.
Yes. So ultimately, it has boiled down to one thing. Admitted fact is that this was
the instruction was that you are not eligible for receiving compensation. Why?
Because it was on the government land. That is what is in their affidavit. But what we are proposing is that although it's on the government land, but it was they were permissive possessors being in the panchayat land. Panchayat was taking tax from them, and they had made improvements over the land, making pakka shops. And in the Right to Fair Compensation Act, under which the acquisition has been done for the Assam Mala, here there is a concept of affected family. And affected family only does not mean landowner. It's a wider concept. So for that.
Very well, then I'll admit this matter and post it for hearing. Yes, Mr. Andik? Very well. That is the issue involved. Whether affected party, whether he can be, whether the petitioner shall come under the definition of affected party under the 2013 family. Act.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Item 39 and
39 and 40.
Heard MD M.H. Chaudhary?
No, M.K. Chaudhary.
You are Mr.?
M.K. Chaudhary. I am a junior of M.H. Chaudhary.
Heard Mr. M.K. Chaudhary,
yes.
Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Stop. Also heard Mr. J. Hendick, Learned Government Advocate. Yes? M. Bhuya, Learned Standing Counsel?
No. I'm getting for PWD.
For PWD, MS G. Hajorika, are you there? No. Bas, edute, huh? Stop. It appears that petitioner has made out a case for hearing. Stop. Admit, no formal notice, list. After 3 weeks, they did that.
But one more thing, in 39, they have not filed the affidavit, and in the meantime, they can, if they want to support by the state, because ultimately issue is state.
13 June, and in it would be 40, item 40 diba, item 39 not koba, in view of order passed in so and so, list this matter on so and so, and tate needless to clarify that in case that the respondents desires the affidavit to be filed by the next date of listing.
Obliged.
Yes.
Your Lordship, this is also eviction. Actually, their prayer was to allow them to stay up to 31/12/23. So, in that view, Lordship, better is already in practice. They had also prayed for some compensation, but writ court is not the appropriate court. And this is not for the first time. For the same cause of action, they had filed one writ petition. They have also.
You are for the petitioner?
Sorry, Lordship.
Who is for the petitioner?
Petitioner.
None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. List this matter Wednesday date didima with the remark within court for dismissal. Yes, Mr. Das.
Yes, my lord. In this matter, my lord, if the lordship will kindly see the last order, it is.
Long order has been passed.
The order, my lord, perhaps the earlier order, my lord. The respondent number 5.
13/3/24.
Yes. Respondent number 5 was asked to bring instruction as to whether, my lord, they have acquired.
Yes. What about the instructions?
My lord, I have received the
instruction from Commandant 20th AP Battalion. They say, my lord, they had written to the BTC authority for demarcation of that.
So thereafter, what is to be done? Who for BTC?
BTC, they have filed.
BTC has already filed
They
affidavit.
filed. Mr. Talukdar, you file that, place that instruction then by way of an affidavit.
Well, the subject matter is very simple. The land, the patta land of the petitioners, my lord, are in the possession of the respondent number 5. The BTC had carried, along with the circle of that, they had carried a field verification and actually found the respondent number 5 to be in possession of the patta land. So, my lord, the instruction was to be produced as to whether they had any intention to acquire those patta lands.
Who are you?
I am the patta holders, my lord. My patta has not been cancelled. Neither
But
my
you are
land.
not in possession.
I have not been in possession, but my.
Then what is your locus?
I am patta holder, man. My patta has not been
But
cancelled.
R5, respondent number 5 is in possession of your land.
Yes.
Unless there is a demarcation, my lord, that cannot be.
Let them produce the instructions or file an affidavit.
We have requested the BTC authority to demarcate that.
So you have written. So can this court dispose of this petition with the direction that the necessary demarcation may be carried out and
It's a transfer subject, so BTC will take it.
where is BTC? You are applying for BTC? Yes.
Demarcation, well, if a lot will see their affidavit, my lord. Affidavit starts from page number 41 onwards. And the relevant paragraph is at page number 44. Para 11.
Just 1 second, Mr. Das.
Right.
What is the name of the petitioner?
There are several petitioners, madam.
Acha.
Jahangir Ali Sheikh.
It is under the possession of 20 AP battalion.
Yes.
Yes, Mr. Talukdar, can you furnish that instruction that you have received?
Yes.
So according to the according to the instructions that you have received, it cannot be ascertained whether the writ petitioner's land are under the possession of the battalion without a demarcation. Correct. So then you carry out the demarcation. Who's going to carry out the demarcation? Yes. How much time you need?
But revenue has already done it.
2 months, my lord.
Huh?
2 months.
So after the demarcation is concluded, then what will have to be done?
Extra land, because we are allotted.
So if there is any extra land in possession, then
You will have to vacate the land, ma'am.
no. Shall I see that two things?
Yes.
One, I can keep this writ petition pending.
Yes.
With a, by
Yes.
observing that the BTC assures that they will do the
Yes.
requisite demarcation. That is one.
Yes.
Otherwise, I can dispose of this writ petition with the direction that in terms of this instruction place, BTC is directed to carry out the demarcation, and if the result of the demarcation is that there are any excess land, the same has to be disposed in accordance with law.
Either handed over to the petitioner or
Acquired, whatever. It has to be done under the law. It cannot be just acquired.
Well, I'll prefer the first mode, ma'am.
You want the case to be pending?
Yes.
All right. Mr. B.J. Talukdar, Learned Senior Counsel, representing the respondent number 5, has submitted the instruction dated 8/4/2024 in terms of this court's earlier order dated 13/3/2024. Stop. A perusal of the aforesaid instruction indicates that it is difficult to determine whether the lands of the petitioners are under the possession of the battalion without carrying out the demarcation of the land Stop. Stop. In view of the aforesaid instructions, the BTC authority, within bracket respondent number so and so,
T4 and 7.
is, so I will not say a direction, I will say you have assured. Mr. So and so, Learned Standing Council BTC, assures that the necessary demarcation shall be done within a period of 3 months from today. Stop. In view of the above, list this matter after
Can it be within 2 months?
after 3 months on a date to be fixed by the registry. Otherwise you give it a copy of the instruction dated 8/4/2024 is placed on record and marked as X. All right.
Highly obliged.
I have recorded your assurance, so kindly get it done.
May I be
Yes, yes.
My lord, I think my lord, I may be permitted 2 weeks time, my lord.
For?
File reply, my lord.
All right. Yeah, you are
Respondent
Mr.
number, my lord, filed by 356.
Okay, okay. You're Mr.
N.K. Murray, my lord.
Mr. N.K.
Murray, my lord.
Murray, Learned Counsel for the petitioner seeks 3 weeks time to file rejoinder against the affidavit in opposition filed by respondent number
356
and 7. Stop. Prayer is allowed. List after 3 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
My lord, in the meantime, my lord, kindly, my lord, affidavit, my lord, that may be seen, my lord, page 161, my lord.
Amount of 5 lakh has been my lord.
Status may be, my lord, they may obtain instruction, my lord.
In view of the averment made in the affidavit in opposition filed by
Respondent number 6.
Respondent number 6 to the effect that the subject amount has been sanctioned, comma, let Mr. So and so Chettiar Learned Government Advocate obtain status of the same on the next. Okay, G. Hajorika, Standing Council Revenue to obtain status of the same.
Lordship, asked for one and my affidavit is also there.
All right.
Obliged, my lord.
For respondent number 4
Yes,
and 5.
Mr. Nath. Have you filed your affidavit?
No, Malad, I have not filed. Kindly give me 10 days time. Malad,
Yes.
for
And who is
4 and 5.
appearing for Dimahasa? Because on the last occasion, yes, you had made you had sought time for filing affidavit.
We have put today morning we have the report.
All right.
Report I have made your lordship.
So you'll file an affidavit.
Keep
All right, Mr. Das, let them file their affidavits. Mr. D. Nath, Learned Senior Government Advocate,
No,
6.
Here, Lordship, kindly record a Standing Council APGCL.
All right.
4 and 5.
Your Standing Council APDCL?
Yes, APGCL 4 and 5. APGCL.
Okay.
4 and 5.
Learned, Mr. Hard, Mr. D. Hard Nokoba, Mr. D. Das, Learned Standing Council, A. PGCL, 6. 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
No, I have no objection. Only one thing, it will be the whole matter can be disposed of if this information is brought by them. The Lordship goes to page 57A. Page 57A. This is the whole area of the project.
Yes.
Whole area of the project. And petitioners, my lord, these are daughter, mother, and son. Petitioners' land was prepared. They made a bill. Subsequently, they said your land has not been acquired. So daughter has got it, but the mother and the son did not get it. So question is, my lord,
whether land of mother and son has been acquired or not.
We have not acquired. My lord, whether they are saying, my lord, we have not acquired. My lord, whether the land is within the boundary or not. This is what. Within the
2 weeks time.
project.
2 weeks time to file return in the matter. Mr. R.M. Das, Learned Standing Council, Dimahasa Autonomous Council, submits that he has already received the instructions and accordingly seeks 2 weeks time for filing the same. Stop. Prayer allowed. List the matter after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry. Needless to clarify that the respondents in their affidavit shall clarify as regards
the petitioner's land within the project only.
Clarify whether the land of the petitioners falls within the subject project land.
That's it.
APP any there? You wait for some time. The APP is not there.
I will call. 48 for orders.
Yes, instructions.
One communication I have received saying that that application is not found.
That application is not?
Not found.
Not found. Then what is to be done?
We'll make fresh application, my lord.
Fresh application that within a period of
Dispose of. This is for what?
For sale
permission.
Is there any standard format now to make the sale?
I think so. And one of right to
Yes.
Public Service Act.
So then, if you have the, can you provide that name of that act?
Right.
So shall I dispose of with that direction to make the requisite, the application in the requisite form under that act?
Yes.
But I think some time is also
Time
provided. Where is that act? Please, act khon ase ni? Yes, Ms. Hajorega? Huh? Notified service. So it is covered by that act. So can you give me that notification? Well, do one thing. Just give it to my court master to put a print logo, and I'll take this matter in some time. Just please be there, all of you. Give a notification to our act. I know, but it to email to Loilwa. Rupakak koi dia.
49.
Rupakak di dia. Petitioner was supposed to apprise regarding status of payment.
Correct. And in fact, my lord, there was a warrant of arrest issued by the certificate officer.
Anyway, they are not there now.
Correct.
None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. List this matter again on Wednesday with remark for dismissal.
Item 15.
Wednesday date did you have? Yes, petitioner.
So last occasion, Honorable Court has directed the petitioner to take instructions.
Yes, I've seen renewal.
All has expired.
None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. List again on Wednesday with the remark for dismissal.
That's why I'm appearing for Transport Department. MD Bora for Transport Department.
It's all right. Why you want your name on all occasions? You are there because even typing 2-3 extra words takes a lot of time. In effective hearing, this code always records everybody's name. Yes, Mr. Chaudhary.
Yes. 51.
My lord, in this case, I am appealing for respondent number 8. Actually, my lord, the matter relates to keeping of an elephant in a temple in Tamil Nadu, precisely to say, my lord, without an authority of law. The owner and possessor of the elephant is a person from Assam. The owner and possessor of the elephant
is from Assam.
Is a person from Assam. Now, as per the original agreement, it was sent to Tamil Nadu for a period of 3 years. Of course, while transferring the elephant, my lord, the necessary procedure were followed. But after 3 years, the stay of the elephant in that place is without any authority of law. So when this aspect of the matter was raised,
You are for the petitioner?
No, I am for the respondent number 8.
Who's
State of Assam is the petitioner. Because at that point of time, the matter was widely circulated in the state. Therefore, state may be owing to that pressure, my lord, file this petition.
Yes,
now,
Ms.
thereafter,
Verma?
nothing has moved. Now, basically, we got ourselves implicated, my lord. Now, I would like to apprise your lordship one thing. About a year back, or maybe 2 years back, my lord, Tripura High Court constituted a High Court committee to look into all these aspects. Now, subsequently, my lord, Supreme Court has also endorsed the order of the Tripura. Now, in terms of the honorable order of the Honorable Supreme Court, now, my lord, ideally the matter should be referred to the my lord High Court committee.
Is there a high-powered committee for
Yes,
State
yes.
of Assam?
No, it's for all India.
Or is a
Yes.
national level committee?
National level. I'll just hand over a copy, my lord.
Yes. Only one thing. Why is the state a petitioner here? What is the state?
State has filed because, my lord, an elephant is being subject to cruelty in the state of Tamil Nadu.
All right. Are you representing the state of Tamil Nadu?
I am representing respondent number 8, an organization who is, my lord, looking for the welfare of the elephant and for compliance of the provisions
Now,
of this.
the grievance of the state is that the elephant is subjected to cruelty.
Also, Lordship, our grievance is that our order has also been violated because we had given a permission only for 3 years. And Lordship, they have not made any endeavor to send back the elephant, neither the owner has made any endeavor to bring it back.
So, Mr. Chaudhary, you are supporting that the
Basically,
petitioner.
yes, my lord.
Basically, isn't
Therefore,
it?
now,
So-
because there is a forum where we can raise out grievances of this type of.
Mr.
Please have a
Verma,
look
can
at this
it
order, my
be
lord.
referred to the forum?
Lordship, for that, Lordship, the learned advocate general also appears in this matter. If your Lordship can fix this matter next week, Lordship, maybe Lordship, even he can apprise of the court of the same, Lordship.
So let her have the instruction on
Lord,
this, my
Lordship.
lord. Please have this order at page 4.
Order at page 4.
4, my lord.
Yes.
By judgment dated 7th of November 22 in Sudipa
Mr.
Nath-
Chaudhary, just one second. I am not following.
No, that's Supreme Court order, my lord.
Oh, acha, acha.
Yes. Page 4.
Yes.
By its judgment dated November 7, 2022 in Sudipa Nath versus Union of India, a division bench of the High Court of Tripura constituted a high power committee consisting of the following. So, my lord, let me kindly skip this. Then, my lord will kindly come to page number 9.
Yes.
Or maybe Lord will kindly come to page 8.
Yes.
Last para towards the bottom.
Later in the
After referring to my Lord Tripura High Court's order, later in the judgment dated 3rd of March 23, reported in so and so, a two-judge bench of this court has expanded the remit of the committee constituted by the High Court of Tripura to confer a pan-India. So therefore, my lord, in terms of this order, now that committee has, my lord, its relevance in pan-India.
Mr. K.N. Chaudhary, Learned Senior Counsel, assisted by Mr. D. Das, Learned Counsel, D.J. Das, Learned Counsel for the petitioners, submits that.
I'm also assisted.
Please give the name, Mr. Das. Please give it. Submits that the Apex Court in the case of Prerna Singh Bindra versus Union of India has approved the high-powered committee constituted by the division bench of the Tripura High Court in Sudipa Nath versus Union of India as a pan-India approved. Stop. He accordingly submits that the said matter, that the issue involved in the writ petition may be accordingly entrusted to the decision of the high-powered committee, which has now been conferred a pan-India status by the Apex Court. Stop. Let instruction in this regard be obtained by the petitioner and place on the next date of listing. List again on 7 June?
Can it be or before 7 June?
Yes, I think this matter is of some urgency. So
Yes,
you
yes.
please, because
Lordship,
unnecessarily. Huh?
3rd
31st May is okay?
3rd June.
3rd June. Mr. Chaudhary? 3rd June.
DPU.
Deep cut.
Me, please, Your Lordship. Lordship, in this matter, we have filed an IA for striking off and deleting the name of respondent number 4, my lord, as his current address could not be ascertained, my lord, by the petitioner. So, my lord, I pray that for proper adjudication.
What was the writ petition for?
Lordship. Lordship, the writ petition was...
No, you see, you must have made him as a respondent because of the necessity, correct? Now,
Yes,
because
madam.
you are not finding his address, you want his name to be deleted.
Yes,
As a
madam.
petitioner,
We have-
you must know. Now,
Lordship,
if the
actually
deleting,
we
will it have any adverse effect as regards the maintainability or effective disposal of the writ petition?
Yes, because of the effective...
No, the deletion. His presence is required or not required for effective disposal? Because you made him a party.
Yes, my lord, but
Yes,
now
have you
since-
examined that aspect?
No, madam.
Have a look at that. Because otherwise...
Because investigation is going on.
Correct. So whether this person... Who is this person? David
he was-
Daimari.
Lordship,
He's
he
the
was-
investigating officer.
Yes, my lord.
Why have you made him party by name?
Lordship,
Because you must have alleged Malafide.
yes, my lord.
Then how can you... Are you giving up your averments of Malafide in that case?
I have nothing to say, madam.
No, if you are if you want
This, my
striking
lord,
off,
in this matter already, respondent number 3, superintendent of police have already filed their affidavit. So I think that will suffice.
you think.
Since this person.
Anyway, it is your petition. You want it. Heard MS
B. Bora.
B. Bora, Learned Counsel for the applicant. Stop. Also heard Mr. So-and-so Chetia, Learned Government Advocate for the
1 and 2.
for the respondent number 1 and 2. Stop. By this interlocutory application, the applicant is seeking striking off stroke deleting the name of the respondent number 4, i.e. David Daimari, from the writ petition on the grounds that the respondent's current address could not be ascertained by the applicant petitioner. Stop. It appears that the applicant on the ground, it appears that despite attempts made by the applicant to serve notice to respondent number 4, the same could not be done in view of unavailability of his current address. Stop. Accordingly, this instant application has been made for striking off stroke deleting the name of Shri David Daimari, investigating officer Tejpur, who have been arrayed as respondent number 4. Stop. Prayer allowed. Name of the respondent number 4, Shri David Daimari, investigating officer Tejpur, stands deleted, struck off from the writ petition. Stop. Let amended cause title be submitted to the office of the registry for doing the needful. Disposed of.
I'm on. The main case, my lord, that may be listed for.
In the main case, you say list for admission after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
I'm due.
Time being 47.
Yes.
In this case, my lord, the petitioner is, my lord, the first hit submitted, my lord, there the petitioner was shown as a responder, my lord. First hit already submitted in this case, my lord, and under section
This
302.
is AB.
AB, my lord. So, my lord, section is also 302 is also there, my lord. The petitioner is shown as a
Why is
responder.
this case before this court?
My lord, earlier, my lord, your
one similarly situated person, my lord.
why listed, my lord? Because your lordship has not
No, my lord.
granted bail in
My lord, Mridul Kumar Palika.
My lord, this matter then this matter needs to be listed before appropriate bench.
Correct.
Just page 27, my lord.
Yes.
Let the matter be listed before.
Page 27.
Yes.
This is another coordinate bench.
Yes.
That's rejection.
No, my lord.
Then?
Similarly situated person, my lord, was granted bail.
So then it has to go before that bench. Correct, Mr. Bhattakur?
Yes.
But another person's name is shown as where my name seems to be there. One bail application 4525 of 2023, disposed of on 13/12/2023. Monaf Ali. Is that part of the same FIR?
Monaf Ali. Yes.
Just verify.
Yes.
Monaf Ali.
Monaf Ali.
That it seems is anyway. Let
accused number 9.
Ki kore
Munna Ali, yes, sir.
If your lordship, your lordship has granted in case.
No,
of
I'm not sure. It appears there is a case tracking with FIR. A chart has been placed. There it appears that order. You can try and obtain the order in that case. That is bail application 4525 of 2023, disposed of on 13/12/2023. Just see in your WhatsApp. Are Asana matter? I do a lot it again. Mr. Bhattakur, just check.
Timing 48.
Yes. Where's the petitioner? Petitioner? দুটাত কৰি দিবা আৰু এটা আছে নেকি?
Item 53 for hearing.
In this matter, I am appearing for Social Justice and Empowerment Department.
Yes.
Last occasion, we were directed to produce the record. Last occasion. Last occasion, we were directed to file affidavit.
File?
Affidavit regarding non-availability of record.
Have you filed that?
No, we have received the instructions because the department is 1 month time, 4 weeks time.
They want some time. Mr. R.M. Das, Learned Standing Council, Social Welfare and Empowerment Department, submits a copy of the instruction dated 16 May 2024 received from the Office of the Joint Secretary to the Government of Assam, Department of Social and Social Justice and Empowerment, to the effect that some more time is required in order to submit all relevant records in terms of the order passed earlier by this court. By this court. Stop. Prayer not opposed. List this matter. 3 weeks of episode did it.
May not be huge, because
4 weeks.
order will pass matter long back. They got more opportunity, matter to
14 June.
Island.
Matter, yeah.
48 timing.
Yes. So, what is that you had prayed in your writ petition?
Yes, my lord. Lordship will find limited prayer, my lord. Yes.
Sale permission.
Yes, silver.
That is your grievance.
That is the only.
Now, for that, under this notification, what is to be done? It's a notified subject. What is to be done under this? There is a procedure. There is no assistance from anyone.
My lord, actually, this notification was given by Standing Council for Revenue Department. It's not likely here.
No, what happens under this notification?
Now, my lord, there is a notification, my lord. Under the notification, my lord, one has to apply before the Deputy Commissioner for self-permission. And the Deputy Commissioner, on verification of the report, through the circle officer, normally issue the permission.
All right. This is item number. Heard Mr. M.U. Mondal, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Stop. Also heard
MSP Devi.
MSP Devi, Learned Government Advocate for the state respondent. Stop. The petitioner, by way of this writ petition, is seeking assailing the non-consideration of the petitioner's application dated 11/10/2010 filed by the petitioner seeking sale permission in respect of land measuring 2 Katha 16 Lecha covered by Khatian number 43, Dag number 408, village Kachakhana Circle, Golakganj in the district of Dhubri. Stop. Mr. B.J. Talukdar, learned additional senior government advocate, submits that he has received, submits that as per instruction received, the application of the petitioner has not been found in the office concerned. Stop. Be that as it may, it appears that by notification dated 11 November 2022, the subject land sale permission has been notified as a service under the Assam Right to Public Services Act 2012 in all districts within bracket except 6 scheduled districts of Assam. Stop. It further appears that under the provisions of the Assam Right to Public Services Act 2012, application in the prescribed form under the same under the said act is to be submitted. Stop. In view of the above, this writ petition, this court considers deems appropriate to dispose of this writ petition by directing the writ petitioner to submit application for sale permission in the prescribed format under the said act, and as and when the same is submitted, the concerned authorities shall proceed in accordance with law within as expeditiously as possible.
Time limit.
I think time is already there in that act, so I don't want to unnecessarily. Yeah, it kiman asila? 48, yes.
47, my lord, yes, your lordship has granted one of the accused, Hanif Ali, but that is, my lord, that's the different case. In that case, only on the ground of length of petitioner was in jail.
No, but it's the same FIR.
Same FIR, 186 days, for which your lordship has granted bail. But the present petitioners, they are absconding. Your lordship has also, in that order, your lordship may kindly peruse.
Where is that order?
Yes, my lord.
Subject has been submitted, my lord. They will report the learned.
Lordship may kindly peruse paragraph 7. Some of the accused persons are absconders, so they are also, my lord, the present petitioners are also absconders.
Only because of
but this is anticipatory.
Yes, my lord.
No, this is anticipatory.
One of the co-accused of my lord, they have also been granted in with detail, my lord. This is case 27 by. Investigation has been completed, my lord, and they will appear, my lord. They will appear and contest the case.
No, this is a case of 302,
Yes,
326.
case for granting anticipatory.
Sorry.
They will appear, my lord. On any condition, my lord.
No, you are absconding, mister. You are not similarly situated with this petitioner.
Yes, but all of the co-accused, my lord, which is on page 27, my lord, kindly see on page 27, my lord.
Against the present petitioner, what has come out in the investigation?
Because, my lord, he is absconding, my lord. He has not appeared
He's
before
not
the investigating
cooperating.
officer also. Yes, my lord. PNA also issued, my lord.
Heard, Mr.
Yes, sir.
S. Islam, learned counsel for the accused petitioner. Also heard Mr. P. Borthakur, learned APP, appearing for the state respondent. Stop. This is an application under section 438 of CRPC for granting the privilege of pre-arrest bail to the petitioners, i.e. Anwar Hussain, Asraful Haq, who have been apprehending arrest in connection with PRC case number 2306 of 2023 arising out of Kachumara PS case number 23 of 2023 within bracket GR case number 517 2023. In connect FIR is not required, isn't it?
Yes.
Stop. The case of the prosecution in brief is that on 29/3/2023 at about 10 am, while one Hanif Ali was ploughing in his own ancestral land at Lakhipur, Chariali, the FIR named accused number 1, who was trying to take possessions of the said land, came along with 30 to 40 other persons armed with dangerous weapons. Stop. The accused number 1 had asked the Gavura, i.e. the informant's brother, to distribute the land, and since he did not do so, the accused number 1 along with the remaining accused persons attacked on his neck and head with sharp weapons, for which he got seriously injured and fell down on the ground. Stop. The informant was also attacked. Stop. Accordingly, a case was registered. Mr. S. Islam, learned counsel for the learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that the petitioner has now committed the offence as alleged in the FIR. Stop.
The petitioner number 2 is a minor, my lord, at the time, my lord, and presently also.
He further submits that after completion of investigation of the case, the concerned police authorities filed charge sheet on 31/7/2023 within bracket CS number 29 of 2023 under sections 120B, 147, 149, 448, 326, 302, 34 of IPC against 11 numbers of accused persons, including him, including the present accused petitioner. Including the present accused petitioner, who is shown as absconder. Yes, what else were you submitting?
The petitioner number 2, my lord,
is a minor.
He is a minor, my lord.
He further submits that the petitioner number 2 is a minor. Stop. Mr. P. Borthakur, learned APP, on the other hand, strongly opposes the prayer for bail. He submits that there are sufficient materials in the case diary which implicate the involvement of the accused petitioner. Stop.
Regarding his involvement, my lord, I have not gone through.
He submits that since the he submits that there are no incriminating materials as
no, my lord, no, regarding incriminating materials, I have not gone through in detail because he is shown as absconder. So while he is an absconder, my lord, not at all appearing, my lord.
He submits that the petitioner has been absconding, for which the investigation as regards the petitioner has not been able to proceed further. Stop. In that case, let him surrender.
No, my lord, he will surrender.
Because you are not even having any incriminating materials, Mr. Borthakur.
No, my lord, I cannot.
See, Mr. Borthakur, let us understand one thing very clearly. This court is now concerned with the liberty also of a
Yes,
person,
my lord,
right?
that is
Now
true, my lord.
you have already collected you have already made interrogations of witnesses. You have submitted the charge sheet. Yes or no?
There are materials, yes.
So is there any materials against
yes,
the
there
petitioner?
are materials for which my lord, the petitioners are shown as absconder. Thereafter, my lord, because they have not
So
cooperated
then
with
when
the
I am saying that there are incriminating materials, you
because, my
are
lord,
stopping me
without-
to write that.
If my lord, there would have been, if there is no incriminating materials, the police would have not filed
Let
such
us
a-
not be on assumptions and presumptions.
Yes,
What is the nature
Now
of those
the present
incriminating?
position is
Mr.
that-
Varthakur, are you prepared?
Yes, my lord.
Are you prepared?
My
Are
lord,
you prepared, or shall I take this case tomorrow?
Your lordship may
Because
also-
I'm asking a very specific question,
Yes,
Mr. Varthakur.
yes, there are materials,
What
my
what
lord.
are those materials against the petitioner?
Because my lord, now I will pay you. Your lordship may kindly fix it tomorrow, my lord.
Exactly. You please point that out.
Yes,
What
yes,
is the
sir.
nature of materials that are available
Because,
against
my
the
lord, at
petitioner?
this point of time, why, my
Got
lord,
it,
I have
yeah?
not gone for the materials,
List
my lord.
again on tomorrow.
Because why I have
Mr.
not
Varthakur, that's all right.
Yes, my
I understand. But you see, you have to also understand that this court also has to pass an order, right?
Yes.
Now, this court cannot just simply reject or allow.
Yes.
There has to be some judicial application of mind. Now, how do you expect a criminal court to apply judicial mind? In order, whether those factors are available or not available, that has to be seen. What is the most important? Just simply the gravity, that itself is not enough.
Yes.
You must show that there are materials which implicates, number one, the
Yes,
petitioner. What is the nature of those material will have to be seen.
Yes.
If this court comes to a finding that, yes, prima facie he seems to be guilty, certainly this court may not exercise the discretionary power. But suppose those materials prima facie indicate that he's not guilty, then this court can grant him the bail, isn't it? So you
Because, my lord,
indicate
here, my lord, in this case, difficulty is that, my lord.
whatever is available.
Yes.
The rest this
All right.
court will see. All right, tomorrow.